Morning. Look what's arrived. Look what's come through the post. Something for the verbalizer. Aha. This looks good. Aha. What's this? The grill mount. Now this is going to transform my YouTube videos. So this is from now on. This is how steady. This is how I'm going to take my YouTube movies with this thing. Now this thing's clever because you put your GoPro on the end and you put this bit in your mouth, like this. Isn't that cool? So you can get some. Oh, I better take it up. So you can get some really interesting shots when you're low down on the bike. You've got that in your mouth, and your head becomes a nice stabilizing gimbal as you ride, capturing footage. It's going to be amazing. So today, I'm off on another adventure. I'm off to a building that was built in the 19th century. A building that was built strictly for railway engines. A building that became a performance space. A very beautiful building, a peculiar design. So let's see where our adventures take us today. See you later. Now, there's a little trick you can do with this mouthpiece, is take the gum shield part, this part, put it in some boiling water, and the boiling water softens the plastic, and then you put it quickly in your mouth, not too hot, and bite down on it, just like a gum shield. And that way you get your indentation of your teeth into the plastic, and it fits you perfectly like a gum shield. Isn't that a great idea? So the water's boiling, pot's ready. Let's do this. Into pot, without bubbling and burning yourself. Dip the plastic part of the bracket into the water, not the metal part, and that should get nice and warm. It's not quite bubbling yet, so let's wait, it bubbles. Are we ready? Let's do this. I think it's 45 seconds. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. Starting to burn my hand now. I'm biting down. Good, tastes good, tastes good. And I can still speak, this is good. So now, the gum shield is molding to my mouth. Isn't that fascinating? Tastes good, tastes kind of like licorice. Strawberry licorice. Now, we can record some movies. Let's go. Let's get dressed. Morning, we're out. Dressed, on the bike, going to my appointment, my workshop, in a very unusual building in northwest London that was used to store railway engines, and then to store liquor, and now to store artists. So I'm making my way. I've got the mouthpiece ready to go, so I'm gonna put it in my mouth. What you doing? Tastes nice. NW1 8 Camden Market. So I'm close to my location. It's just down there, over yonder, where I'm going. Let's go. Working at the Roundhouse. I'm part of a festival called the Limitless Festival. So let's do this. Maybe I'm early. Morning. I think so, the point. I inquired about bringing my bike into my space because it's an expensive bike, can't leave outside, don't have a lock. So I inquired about bringing it into the space where I'm working. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's fine.
Thank you so much. I haven't got a lock. So.
No worries at all. I think you just need to go around to get signed in.
Yeah.
And then once you got signed in, come through and then we'll get you set up.
Go around, get signed in, come back here.
They'll direct you through.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Great to be here.
Great to see you.
Yeah. Morning. I'm taking part in the festival in the Roundhouse, and they told me to come here and get signed in. Really like the tiling in my changing room at the Roundhouse. So I've arrived, I'm in the roundhouse toilet. I'm just getting changed into my gear, cycling gear, ready to go away. And then my participants should arrive between 10 and 20. Not sure what age group, not sure what they're gonna be like, but I'm excited to do the power of hair at the Camden Roundhouse. Let's do it. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adisa, and it'd be nice if you just go around and say our names. And what I want you to do, normally, I have a big auditorium full of people where they're all shouting at me, it's really great. But it's real, so hey, that's good. We work with all kinds of sizes, it's all good. So what you're gonna do, I'd like you to do, is join in with me and shout out the missing rhyme. So I'm gonna set up the rhyme, and you're gonna work out the rhyme really quickly, and then shout out the missing rhyme. So I might say, this morning I got up to the sound of a hen, picked up my paper, picked up my hen. Very good, so very sharp students here. Just shout out the missing rhyme.
If I speak about my hair, then I'm speaking of my crown. If I speak of my crown, then I'm speaking of my bloodline. If I speak of my bloodline, then I'm speaking of my heritage.
And if I speak of my hair, then I speak of Ghana. If I speak of Ghana, then I speak of tradition. And if I speak of my power, I speak of my hair. And if I speak of my hair, then I speak of my God.
So I finished the workshop on the power of hair at the Roundhouse, so I thought I'd stop off in Camden Market and grab a falafel or something exotic, something not English for my lunch. So there we go. I found the falafel. I'm afraid no falafel reports. They were taking the piss. They wanted £7.50 for a falafel. And I looked at what they were giving the people, and it was like 3 falafels, a little bit of dry salad. When I say salad, I mean lettuce, no cucumber, and some onions. £7.50. But obviously this is Camden Town, so tourists lap that shit up all day long. £7.50, lovely. No, not me. I'm off. I'm off to find a real bagel shop, not waste some money on a falafel. It really is a bit of pita bread, a little bit of hummus. The hunt for food continues. To get falafel, come to the Old Faithful bagel shop. Thank you. So I found myself with my salmon and cream cheese bagel. Don't know why I'm holding it like that. Goodies, goodies. And my apple pie, apple crumble, and a hot drink. And the fun fair in my old stomping ground, Finsbury Park. To matters at hand, today's workshop at the Roundhouse, delivering the Ideas Foundation in collaboration with Pantene Workshop, the power of hair. Poetry meets culture and hair and resistance. Really great session. Not that many participants, but it didn't matter because the ones that came, which I think were 4, I say 4, were amazing. And they were all women, young women. 1 from London, 3 from Manchester, no, 2 from Manchester, 1 from Birmingham, 1 from London. And they thoroughly engaged with the session, challenged me on areas of the presentation they thought wasn't right, or not that it wasn't right, but for example, there was an image of Pantene models, and there weren't enough black representation in the image. It's supposed to represent the wide variety of black hairstyles, and there weren't enough black hairstyles in the image, and they pulled me up on that, and I totally respected that. And so I take it back to the board and discuss that. But anyway, great session of poetry. They wrote some powerful stuff, and they shared it, and they left high. They left high, empowered with the conversation about hair, and high, I believe, empowered by their own poetry. So I'm just sitting there going to eat my bagel, and I'm back on the road to get home. Just gone past 3. Great day. First impressions, a little bit dry. Actually no, now that I squeeze it, not too bad. Smell test is good, doesn't smell stale. So I'm home. My conclusion on the Pro Standard Grill Mount 2. It's brilliant. It really is brilliant. I love the way that the mouthpiece is molded to my teeth. Look at the shape of my teeth. And so when it goes in, it's just so firm. It's just so firm. It's not coming out. It's not going to bounce out of my mouth. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Loving the way the angles it's getting. Loving the way my hands are not in the shots. Normally when I wear the chest mount, the hands are in the shot. So that's really great. You just can get a view of the road and people and traffic. Just absolutely adore this thing. So I can't big up enough. I'm not sponsored by these people yet. The Grill Mount 2 Pro Standard. Get yourself one because they're brilliant if you're into making movies on the bike. Great day, great workshop participants, and great poetry. On the bike, it doesn't get any better. Have a great day whenever you see this. Ciao.